Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Jewelry Richard. The name of this message is Kingdom. What is my due service? My purpose? The point that I'm getting to? What am I supposed to be doing on this earth? What can I leave behind? To help people, to help myself, and to better this planet. A good goal for me would be to make sure that I leave this planet a little bit better than when I first got here. I don't want to be the cancer of the earth. Steal, kill, and destroy, and leech off of other people, and in the end, not have happiness. All that I really desire in life is just to be happy. I don't need a mansion and a Lamborghini. It sure would be nice. But what would be better would be to just be happy. Want to go to the pond? Come on, we're going to go to the pond. You like looking at the ducks. We can learn a lot from a dog. Dog likes looking at the ducks. Dog wants to go outside all the time. Dog pees on trees. What are you doing? And then he just stops walking. Just stops walking. What are you doing? Come on. Come on, we're gonna go. We're gonna go around the pond. Come on. What are you doing? Oh man, what is he doing? Okay, what are you doing? What is the gospel of the kingdom? What is the good news? Well, first you have to really find out who you are and what this whole entire thing, this broadcast, what you're seeing, what the fuck is really going on in front of your face. And if you're not happy in life and your 8 hours a day are being stolen from you, and you're being harvested and taken advantage of, and people are profiting off of you, well, maybe we're playing a game that's just fucking us over. So what is the kingdom? Is there a kingdom on the earth right now? A place where we could be free, where we're no longer harvested as humans and working for a system that is destroying the earth. All these jobs are destroying the fucking earth. Let's just admit it. How many pigs do you think should be walking around on the earth right now if people woke up and stopped eating animal meat? Doctrines of devils! Go ahead, eat it. Eat as much animal meat as you want, but the science is in that it'll fucking kill you. So I'm not stopping you. Missy says hi. Richard Stinnett. Okay, tell Missy that I said hi also. How the fuck do we get out of slavery? I'm going to a job 8 hours a day that is stealing my time. I want my 8 hours a day back. When I go to my job, I'm giving my 8 hours a day to the devil himself, because I am working for a system that is enslaving the masses and destroying lives, destroying the planet. A fake fucking matrix system where everything is made of cubes and nothing is fucking real and we're disconnected from the earth. Come on, heel, dog boy. Fucking shit, man. Come on. Fucking shit. End up pulling this dog's head off. Man, heel! Heel! Choking the shit out of him. Fuck. Heel! Oh my God. I know, it's hard to control the fucking dog. The dog just does whatever he wants. Spoiled motherfucking dog. Come on, what are you doing? Okay, he's taking a piss. Now he's running. Alright. So my goal in life is to proclaim... Look, now he's chasing a fucking squirrel. Heal the fuck! Shit! Okay, you're gonna have to slow the fuck down. I'm gonna drop dead up in this fucking shit. Fuck. Slow the fuck down! Whew. Yanking the fucking dog over here, yanking the fucking dog over here. Heart's fucking racing. Shit, yanking the fucking dog everywhere. Yanking the fucking dog. Dogs are so nice. It's funny how much animal people eat, but then dogs people just love. And if you look at the way a pig acts, pigs act the same way as dogs, and they know exactly what the fuck is going on. You can pet a pig, and they would come up to you and be like, oink, oink, oink. And the pig would love on you. I actually knew a guy that owned a potbelly pig. This thing was pretty cool and lovable. But how many fucking pigs do you think should be on the earth if people didn't eat animals? Because there's a big issue. If all the pigs are taking shits, and then when you butcher the animals, there's disease in the blood that spreads. And it would be so much nicer to just pick fruit off of a tree and fucking eat it. And just have free fucking food, so we're not being enslaved and we're whoring ourselves out and we're working for food, water. I have to pay $25 for a fucking box of Fiji water? That's bullshit. Okay, slow down, dog. Slow the fuck down. You gotta stop for a second. I'm getting tired as fuck chasing you and shit. Come here. Come here. Let me pet you. Let me pet you. And then see, he walks away. You don't want to be petted. So there is a place called paradise, and it's a mindset. Where I'm living right now is a state of hell. I'm living in the midst of Sodom. My food, my water, and my air is being poisoned. Everything around me is fucking dead. It's in a comatose, fucking dead state. And I'm disconnected from nature because it's cold as fuck out here. Can't walk around barefoot and connect to the earth. There's fucking snow. This is the worst climate for anybody. Fucking dog's gonna step in shit unless I fucking guide him. That's like a parable for life. Fucking dog will step in shit unless I guide him. That's what I feel like I have to do. I have to be a guide, or people are gonna step in shit. Just found out that the genetically modified food, make up your mind, dog boy, which way you going? Fucking feathers all over, animal got eaten, fucking shit all over the place. Fucking, god damn it, you gotta take a shit right there. Okay. Yeah, my dog's not allowed to take a shit, even though this fucking place is filthy. There's fucking shit all over the place. Fucking disgusting. Shoe. Bird shit all over. This is a filthy fucking place. Filthy fucking place. Shit all over the place. But this is the closest I'm gonna get to nature. A fucking pond that has bird shit all over the fucking place. If I move between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, get the fuck out of America, I could buy a plot of land, live in a tent, and I can walk out to the forest. I can get as much food as I want. The food is free. The water is abundant. I don't have to pay $25 a box. The air is not being poisoned with sulfate aerosols. They're not trying to block out the fucking sun. So if I'm in paradise, my skin gets a maximum amount of sun, and then I can walk around naked the way we're exposed to, and my body will recharge. I'll get the maximum amount of sun. I'll get all the codes that I'm being insulated and not allowing to receive at the moment. God damn it. Need to fucking guide the dog so you don't step in shit fucking constantly. He still steps in shit. Okay. Can't walk this way because someone has a fucking dog. Can't walk that way because there's duck shit all over the place. Should hire somebody to pick up the duck shit and pay him minimum wage. So then he could feed his family and then buy the food from the supermarket, that's the shit that is supposed to be free, that's our God-given right. So he could pick up duck shit, and then he can get the Babylonian bucks, and then he could feed his family. Genetically modified food that fucks their mind up and then puts them into a docile state or shut down receptors in them so they're impotent and they can't procreate. Because we want to reduce the population. The food is fucking poisoned in Babylon, in Sodom, where I am reporting from. The food is tampered with. It's genetically modified in order to change your genetics and to shut down receptors in your mind to overall produce a certain type of behavior emitting forth from you. How do you control somebody's mind? You could definitely do it if you tamper with their genes and their DNA. And that's what genetically modified food is. You take certain strands of DNA out of the gene, and then you put your own chemicals in that shut down receptors in the human being's mind. And then the person begins acting a certain way, and it's easier to keep them in the zoo, keep them a slave, working for a fucking system that is destroying the earth. Keep slaughtering pigs and then spraying the shit into the lakes. The movie What the Health shows you that human beings are not even supposed to eat animal meat. And that's the reason why everyone's getting sick. Then you throw on top of that that the food that we're eating is genetically modified, which is fucking up our mind, fucking up our body, getting us sick in order to get us on medication so the pharmaceutical industries can profit off of you. Because it's all about money and destroying the fucking earth. Destroy the earth. Who gives a fuck about anybody else? Exploit other human beings and profit off of them, because all that matters is money. Get the money. I don't want to be a cancer cell on this earth anymore. I don't want to give my energy to a system that is destroying the earth. I was serving pig meat and french fries for 3.5 years at a fast food restaurant. That's not doing good for anybody. That's killing other people. People don't even realize that they're eating real fucking animals. When you get that full slab, that came from a real pig, and that shit had to be butchered the fuck up. And pigs are just like dogs. And if you pet them, they'll oink on you, they'll love on you. You pet a horse, the horse will be like, "Ooh, nay, nay, I'm a horse." We don't kill horses or dogs. But then I could take you to a restaurant where we can get some fried alligator, right? Fuck the alligators. We're gonna eat those things and then feel like we're all classy. Ooh, yeah. So I don't want to destroy the earth and support a system that is the cancer on this earth that's going to end up destroying itself in the end. Because I have to really think about myself, like, what is it going to take to survive in this artificial environment? And how long am I going to stay here? Because if I stay here long enough, everything will fucking die. So my plan is to get the fuck out of America, because I'm a fucking slave right now. I'm whoring myself out to a pimp, to a zookeeper, and that person is profiting off of me because I'm giving the system 8 hours a day. I'm working for the bank, and the bank is owned by the devil himself, and all that the bank does is steal, kill, and destroy, because it's the devil. So I don't want to be a demon, but because Babylon is throughout the whole entire world, I need to get some fucking money in order to just use it against the system and then get the fuck out of here, because I don't want to be a slave any longer. I don't want to waste my life and be a fucking cancer cell and then perish when this whole fucking shit goes up in flames and the earth swallows everybody up. I don't want to be in the wrong place. I don't want to be in Sodom when the fucking balls of fucking sulfur and acid start falling from the sky. And isn't that funny how, like, these planes are spraying sulfur in the atmosphere, and then, like, when Sodom and Gomorrah gets rained upon, it's just like sulfur balls? Maybe the shit will just, like, stay in the atmosphere and then one day just start flinging the shit down at the people. You never know. What does the future have in store for us? So my goal is the exodus and get the fuck out of Sodom before the shit hits the fan, because I see that it's a system, a completely artificial matrix, a fake system that goes directly against nature, and it doesn't profit the earth at all. It just exploits the earth and harms it, and that's why in the end everyone is getting swallowed up. Because we're not building up, we're just focused on destroying everything and everyone around us for money. And how long do you think that is going to go on before something goes wrong? So you could call right now the end times, because this is what happens when societies fall. People are so fixated on their fake reality and perpetrating a system that doesn't benefit the world, anyone, or anything any good, but just fucking steal, kills, and destroys. The end is going to be death, and the cancer cell ultimately kills itself in the end. It spends its whole life destroying everything around it, and it doesn't realize that once everything around it is dead, it dies also. And that's a state of man. We're working for money, we're whoring ourselves out, and we're kept in slavery because our food is at the food store. And the zookeeper put it there in order to control the animals in the zoo and have us work for a system that exploits the earth and doesn't do any good for anyone. People hate their fucking lives, and they keep doing these stupid jobs anyways that don't bring them any fulfillment. And when you look who is behind the job, who is the owner, you find out that you're working for the devil himself. And all that you're doing is working for a system that is ultimately destroying everything. But why are we doing it? We're doing it for shelter, for food, for water, and for air and oxygen, even though that's being taken from us. As I speak, you have the fucking strains of sulfur aerosol in the air, blocking out the fucking sunlight, so my body doesn't create vitamin C and other vitamins that make my brain to function at maximum capacity. So fucking spray some shit in the air and choke me out, cut off the fucking oxygen supply so my mind isn't working the way it should be, and maybe I'll stay in fucking captivity, in slavery, and I won't exodus to fucking Sodom, and I could be here when the balls of sulfur and the fire and brimstone fall from the sky. Nah, I'm getting the fuck out of here, because the food between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, it is free. You go out to the forest and you pick it off of the tree. And the water is free also. You don't have to buy a box of water for $25. And the air, it's not being polluted. And once I get there, I'm walking around naked because my skin, there's a scientific reason why it's there. And it's there to catch all the fucking sunlight and to turn that shit into melanin, so then my body starts functioning and is fucking resistant to anything that comes up against it. So I win. When everyone else is dying and in pain and suffering and living in hell, well then I would be in paradise between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, and I'll be able to generate the 4 elements on my own, and I won't be living on the grid anymore, and all my food and all this shit, I won't be relying on someone else for everything. So then if the zookeeper just cuts it off, well then everyone around here is fucked. That's why I need to be a man and harness these things on my own. And then to look at my land, which I wouldn't really own, because no one owns fucking land. We're just borrowing it for a time, and times and half a time. But I'll go and I'll look at nature and I'll say, oh, it is wonderful to have my 8 hours a day back, and I'm no longer in a fucking system that's whoring me out, that's profiting off of me and harnessing me like a battery. And I can finally breathe in the fresh air, and if I'm hungry, I pick fruit off of the trees because it's free, and that's what I deserve. And I'll go to the spring and I'll drink as much water as I want, baby, because you know that Jory Richard likes the water. So what is the kingdom? The kingdom is that the paradise, the kingdom of God is open, but If we're living in Sodom, we've been fucked with, and we need to convince our subconscious mind that we're already free and this door is open. And we can enter the celebration, the party. We can enter anytime that we want. Paradise is there. We just have to secretly just get the fuck out of here. I'm Jory Richard, and this is, the name of this message is Kingdom.